Hi, this is Stone and Laura.
Hi.
Today is Wednesday, December 31st, 2025. Almost 2026. Happy New Year. Today we are in Lima, Peru. And right now we're going to check out this grocery store called Vivanda. Kind of a fancy grocery store. It's kind of like equivalent of Whole Food or something like that in the US. All right, let's check it out. Vivanda. Here's the entrance. First section we encounter is the produce section. Look at these really nice dragon fruits. Oh, what that is. Grapes.
Wow.
Oranges over there. Fresh squeezed orange juice. Now this is interesting. When we were in Bolivia, all the pineapples were white in color, but super sweet. Delicious white pineapples. But here in Peru, right across the border, pineapples are yellow, just like the ones we usually get in the US. And they're not as good. Sometimes they can be a little bit sour, not as sweet. But if you ever get a chance to go to Bolivia, definitely try their white pineapples. Trust me, they're really, really good. Different potatoes. Squashes. Avocados. Although in Peru, they don't call them aguacate, like in Mexico. They're called palta. See this? Palta is avocado in Peru and also Argentina. Big ass carrots. Paltas.
Les informamos que el día de hoy tenemos un horario especial. La tienda cierra a las 8 de la noche. El día de mañana no abriremos tienda.
There's the ice cream section. Yeah, Haagen-Dazs, typical. Breads. Here's the bread roll. Let's take a look here. Oh, by the way, here's tea. Let's see if they have any coca tea leaves here. Because in Peru, I drank a lot of coca tea. Yeah, weird. No coca tea. In Bolivia, we saw coca tea all over the place. Over here, cereals, yogurts. Think like cheese over here. Okay, let's take a look at the bakery here. The conversion rate in Peru is about 3 soles to $1. The Peruvian currency is called sol, the sol. So 3 soles to $1. So for example, this cake here, 69 soles. That's the equivalent of about $25 for that cake. That's reasonable. Here's the meats. Chickens. Here's some pre-cooked foods. Let's see what they have here. Costillas, that's probably pork ribs. Almohada, something smoked. I think smoked ribs. Okay, let's look at the meats here. Go back to the meats here. Different kinds of sausages. Charcuterie plates. Peruvian charcuterie plates. Lomo de cerdo, so pork tenderloin. This looks like beef. Yeah, beef. They're kind of cold cuts over here. Okay. Oh, here's seafood. Okay, seafood. We're on the coast, so the seafood should be pretty fresh here. I'm actually looking for a kind of fish called congrio, which I had in Chile, which is delicious. Peru is not that far from Chile, so hopefully they have congrio here. No, I don't see congrio. Too bad. Congrio is delicious. Eggs. Drinks, you know, water. Inca Cola, that's a famous Peruvian drink. Inca Cola. It's basically, tastes like bubble gum. Inca Cola, very famous Peruvian soda. I actually like it too. Cookies, snacks, etc. Pretty standard. This is like chocolates. Pretty interesting so far. Let's take a look around here. Okay, this is like paper goods, you know, napkins, cups, aluminum foil. Cleaning supplies. Laundry. Toilet paper in the back there. On this side, what do we have here? More cookies. It's like tuna all of a sudden. That's a little weird. Pastas. Pasta is rice probably. Beans. Different kinds of, you know, like North style soups and sauces. Salad dressing. Rice here. Canned fruits. Sugar. Okay, look over here. Okay, now in this row, we have spices. This should be interesting. Different kinds of oils. Extra virgin olive oil. Pasta. Dried pastas. More oils on this side. Okay. Hey, what do we have here? This looks like healthcare. Shampoo, hair coloring, moisturizers, things like that. I don't need any of this kind of stuff. Adult diapers, deodorant. This looks like feminine hygiene row here. Sunscreen, moisturizers, more moisturizers, you know, feminine hygiene stuff. You find chocolate? Hey, Laura's gonna get these Peruvian chocolates. This one, and what's this? Yeah. She likes chocolate, so we're gonna get that for her. Shaving supplies. Let's see here. Excuse me. More shaving supplies. Bug spray. Soap. Oh, here's dental care. Let's take a look at this. So Listerine. Different toothpaste, Oral-B, Colgate toothpaste, Sensodyne, electric toothbrushes, manual toothbrushes. I actually forgot to bring my Proxa brushes on this trip. So in Bolivia, I had to buy some Proxa brushes at a grocery store in La Paz. I actually don't see any Proxa brushes here. Man, I would be in trouble if I ran out of Proxa brushes here. All right, let's keep going. Wine. I don't like wine, so I don't drink any alcohol, so I don't care about that row. Chips, like nuts, chips. This is like snack row. Water on this side. Different kinds of chips, Doritos. Beer. So there's basically in Peru there are two national beer brands. One is called Pilsen, is this one right here, Pilsen, and then the other one is called Cusqueña, which I had one actually. I tried one today actually in the VIP lounge at the Puno airport. So Cusqueña looks like this. Okay, more nuts over here. Okay, I think there's one more row and then we basically cover this whole store. Here's sodas. What's this? Like fancy sodas. Fruit juices. Regular sodas that aren't cool, chilled. Inca Cola, Coca-Cola. What is this? This is probably like Tang, orange juice. Big ass two pack of Inca Cola, Gatorade. Yeah, nothing too special. All right, yeah, I think that about covers it. Let's go out to the front here, and then ready to check out. I'm gonna go buy Laura her chocolates. I think Laura went back to get more chocolates or candies or something like that, so let's hang out here. Let's take a look at the cheeses here. Cheese. Queso. Queso nacionales, so national cheeses, typical cheeses of Peru. Laughing cow. Salamis, all kind of shit like that. Ham, cheese, it's like fancy. I don't know what the hell that shit is. Barcelo, some kind of rum. Oh, it's rum, Dominican rum. Barcelo. Gin de France. It's a French gin. What the fuck is this? Oh, garbanzos. Garbanzo beans. Here comes Laura. Okay. Now we're going to go check out. All right, now we're going to go check out. Laura's back. Here's the checkout stand. Here, you film me. Here's the Cusqueña beer I was telling you about earlier. This is the one I had in the VIP lounge. The two brands are Cusqueña and Pilsen, are the two national brands. All right, here we go, getting ready to check out.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Gracias, que pase feliz año. Boleta nada más, ¿verdad? ¿Va a llevar una bolsa?
¿Bolsa? No, no bolsa. $82.40. Okay. Tengo 2.40. No conozco el dinero.
3.
Okay. 80? Okay. So that was $82.40 in soles. So about $30.
60 de vuelto, muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias. All right, so let's review what we bought here today at the grocery store. It's called Vivanda. 4 packages of chocolates. And the total was 82.40 soles. So maybe $27. Not too bad. All right, well, thanks for coming along on this tour of Vivanda shopping, grocery shopping in Lima, Peru. Checking out now.
Ciao.
Ciao.